Hi, this is Dr. Kenneth Walton with Northeast Georgia Plastic Surgery. One of the topics that comes up with some of my patients are ways to rejuvenate the neck area for patients who perhaps don't have such a severe laxity to the neck. We often see this with certain body types, but we particularly see this obviously with younger people, but they're starting to get displeased with their neck and they're starting to look a little bit more like their parents, and they don't want to be that way. We often see that with some fullness, particularly in the central part of the neck, which we sometimes call the waddle, and sometimes there's some fullness in general to the neck, but people really aren't ready for a facelift or a true neck lift at that time. Unfortunately, there are some alternatives that can be very pleasing. Particularly if people have a distinctly loose area right here, there's a wonderful natural groove where the chin meets the neck that hides beautifully. And under some local anesthesia, it's possible to take a small half-moon shaped portion of tissue there and just to snug that area up. You could almost call it a waddlectomy, where you're taking away that little waddle. And the nice part about that is it's very inexpensive. It accomplishes the goal of teaching this local area a lesson, and the incision is very minimal. Sometimes if people have fullness associated with that, at the same time we can do some minimal liposuction or some moderate liposuction to that at the same time. But sometimes just taking care of that loose skin from there to there can be a huge difference maker. It's not for everybody. If someone has quite a bit of looseness to the rest of the neck, it might be a little underwhelming, but particularly I think some of my male patients, and particularly some of my younger female patients, it can be a real difference maker with just a huge amount of advantages. If you would ever like to visit with me for a consult to talk about the possibilities, whether you would be a candidate for more minimal neck surgery, I'd be delighted to visit with you.